Hello, welcome back, I'm the Game Beef, and this is another episode of Jurassic World, the game. That's right, we're doing like one every day, probably right up until this aquatic park drops. I was going to throw up images that have been supposedly leaked online, but would you believe, one of them is already here in an awesome quality. So already, we can see a shark, a plesiosaur, and a mosasaur. So, we can actually tell exactly what these things are. Well, not exactly to the extent, but make very well educated guesses. So obviously the first one on top, we're going to start with the shark. Screw you, Megalosaurus. We'll start with the shark, and that is Megalodon. It has to be Megalodon. The one to the left is some sort of because we've already got that. It could be Talosaur, it could be Hainosaurus, it could be a bunch. It's basically a mosasaur, that's what we know. I'm also going to throw up other images that have been... now, I'm pretty sure that these things have... they're not leaked. They're too good to be leaked. So we start with this, which is literally... all of the... loads of these new creatures. I think this is probably all the aquatic creatures released in the update coming, and then after that it'll be sort of different ones after, one by one. So we'll start from left to right. Left at the top left looks like a common, and it could be a fish. It looks quite fish like. It could also be some sort of mosasaur. To the right of it, which is awesome, is Ammonite. That has to be Ammonite, or Ammonite, whatever to call it. It's an Ammonite. It's some sort of shellfish, cuttlefish thing. And what's even better is, you remember in Jurassic Park Builder, it was one of the worst creatures. It was a bronze, and it was pretty crap. It was the first thing you get, apart from Dunkleosteus. We'll get to that in a second too. But it's a legendary. It looks like a legendary. It's hard to differentiate because this quality image is pretty bad. The one to the right of it looks like the plesiosaur. It's got a very small head, and usually with a small head, a very long neck. Don't know what that could be. Because it's a legendary, it could be Elasmosaurus, but we're going to get to the full list of creatures that are in this update. To the right of it looks like Archelon. It looks like a turtle. It could even be Popcorn from Jurassic Park Builder. I can't remember its exact name. To the right of it is Dunkleosteus. It looks like a rare. It's missing the sort of glow that is with Ammonite. So it's still good. Don't get me wrong. And because of this way this game is, it doesn't mean it's bad just because it's a rare. And then moving back from the left, we have Megalodon. There is no mistake in that. That is a legendary. And that is a Megalodon. I'm sorry, it looks like a great white shark. There is no way it won't be anything else. It's a Megalodon. It's a legendary. It's gonna be in. To the right of it is some sort of plesiosaur or mosasaur. It could be anything. It could be Geosaurus or something like that. To the right is the next two look like either a crocodilian and a mosasaur. I think on the right, that's super rare. I'm guessing it's a super rare. It could be a common. Again, it's hard to see. But I'm pretty sure that is a Talosaur. It looks like something like that. Moving on to another image. I was going to show one of them, but it was already put up, which is awesome. I waited because I thought they might update it, and they did. The next image is another one that's going to be up probably tomorrow, because then it'll be Monday, and I'm pretty sure this update may come out Wednesday, it may come out Friday. It's going to come out this week. There is no way they would hype this up and then give us the Troodon tournament and the Ceratosaur tournament. They're going to put this aquatic update out. They're going to probably put out another tournament, and they're going to go crazy. We're going to be addicted to this, playing this 24/7. So in here we can speculate to what these are. The one on the left looks like a Geosaurus, some sort of something like that. I keep saying Geosaur. It could even be Trinacarium. It's hard. Trinacarium looks like it's on the right, actually. In the middle is definitely a turtle. It has to be Archelon. It has to be. And why would I specifically say Archelon? Well, here is the full list of creatures that are going to be in this update that was lovingly put together by Carlo and Jason, I think it was. And that is Ammonite, which is, we've already seen, that's definitely Ammonite. Apatosaurus, which possibly could be why they've changed Argentinosaurus's model, if I can find him, to this. Apatosaur may be the original Argentinosaurus model. I don't know why they would switch it around. I really don't, but hey. You have Baculites, which is an orthocone. So that's an aquatic. Cameroceras? Cameroceras. I'm not sure what that is. It could be another orthocone. Dakosaurus, which could be what I was saying was the Geosaur before. Dolichorhynchops, which is probably what that is, another sort of like Geosaur looking sort of thing, a bit like Trinacarium. Again, that was in the Christmas event for Jurassic Park Builder. We have Dunkleosteus, we've seen that before. Edestus, which is that weird jawed shark that is in Jurassic Park Builder that cost money. Elasmosaurus, which is the long-necked plesiosaur. Eolambia, don't know what that is. I have no idea. We have Erlikosaurus, which could go with Ostafricosaurus. Fricosaurus, Erlikosaurus. We have Geosaur, which was a Jurassic Park Builder. We have Gorgosaurus, which I think is going to be a land thing, I think. Gorgosaur, I'm not too sure. I'm putting up images, hopefully, for each one of these I'm calling out. Hainosaurus, I did say that is a Mauisaurus. Helecoprion, which is Shark Lawnmower Jr. With a weird... hopefully it'll be an updated version, because the one in Jurassic Park Builder with a curled jaw is actually being debunked, and its like sort of serrated jaw is actually already inside its mouth, helping to scoop back prey, instead of it curling out to catch it. We have Henodus, which is a turtle. We've seen that. That is Pancake. We have Kaprosuchus. Now, okay, before we go any further, that brings us to this other image. And I will find it. Hold on 2 seconds. Here it is. And this is the 3 new creatures that are coming. There are 2 amphibians and 1 flying. Why do you say that? Because they're the colors. Amphibians are blue and flyings are yellow, and it's too much of a coincidence for them not to use those colors. So definitely we have a Kaprosuchus on the left. They loved it. It was one of the last creatures they put in Jurassic Park Builder, and heck yeah, it's gonna be in here too. In the middle, I would have said Rhamphorhynchus or some sort of Incus, because there's quite a lot of Rhamphorhynchuses. Not Rhamphorhynchus, but Incuses. And I would say that, and it is actually in this list. I was just about to get to it, and Rhamphorhynchus is in that list. And to the right of it, it's very bulky. We're talking about a jaw that is strong, a jaw that is wide. Somebody has made another image showing that it could be, well, it's definitely Kaprosuchus, or it could be Deinonychus, Dinosuchus. I'm sorry, it could be Dinosuchus, it could be Postosuchus. There's a multitude of crocodiles it could be, but because it's an amphibian, it's probably going to be one of those two. So we're going to move back to the list. I'm going to tell you everything there's going to be in here. Absolutely everything. So Kentrosaurus, which was in Jurassic Park Builder, that's a stegosaur, basically. We have Kronosaurus, which is a short-necked plesiosaur. That's pretty cool that we're having Kronosaur. He was in Jurassic Park Builder. Pretty crap, though. Gonna admit, nice to see if he's gonna get something good. Leptocleidus, another short-necked plesiosaur. However, not as big as Kronosaur, and Kronosaur probably fed on Leptocleidus. And finally, the Mac Daddy himself, that was one of the most requested creatures to be in the aquatic, is Liopleurodon, which was in Walking with Dinosaurs, and it was badass. It was one of the best creatures I think I've ever seen on TV, and one of the reasons why I absolutely adore everything marine life. Walking with Dinosaurs was one of those programs I watched as a kid and absolutely loved, and it took CGI for me to a whole new level once Jurassic Park had been out, and Liopleurodon was awesome. Liopleurodon. So that's a fan favorite. Everybody's gonna love that one. Hopefully it might be a tournament. Who knows? We have Mauisaurus. I think that is another long-necked plesiosaur. Megalodon, of course, a fan favorite, one of the biggest carnivores, aquatic carnivores, biggest shark definitely, to ever exist. Ever. It had a bite force that could crush a car. No! Yes, and it fed on whales, so I can't wait to see that. We're going to see Shark Lawnmower come back, and hopefully it has the lawnmower sound effects. Please, Ludia, please give them those. We have Metriacanthosaurus, which is... oh, sorry, I was going to say that's Morton. We have Metriacanthosaurus, that could be a land carnivore. We have Nundasuchus, no idea what that is. We have Onchopristis, That was in a special of Walking with Dinosaurs, Oncopristis. I can't remember what it was. It rings a bell. Oncopristis. I don't think it's a Dobo. It's definitely not a Dobo, but it sounds so familiar. It's definitely been done before. We have Orthanchus. No idea what that is. We have Pachyrhinosaurus. Well, that's already in there. We already have Pachyrhinosaurus. That is one of the hybrids. Of course, these could be hybrids. Most of these could be hybrids. Plesiosaurus, which is that's basically Mosasaur. We've got Mosasaur, Plesiosaur. There you go. They're the two ones that are named after. We're going to have Plesiosaur. We're going to have Pilosaurus, which was a gold in the original Jurassic Park builder. Plotosaurus, which I think is a sauropod. I could be wrong. I'm just guessing. We have Postosuchus. So that's one of the creatures that it could be. Postosuchus. We have Prognohodon. Jesus! Prognohodon! I have no idea what that is. I can't wait to nickname that. Protostega. So that looks like it could be a hybrid between Ichthyostega and it's definitely a hybrid. It has to be. It's Ichthyostega and Proto something. It's got to be in the game already. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at amphibians. Proto. Let's have a look for a Pro. Prionsuchus. It could be Prionsuchus and Ichthyostega to make Protostega. It could be Proto. Oh god. It could be Postosuchus. It could be Postosuchus. It could be Prionsuchus. Who knows? Moving on to the next one. We have Cephoderma. Now that's popcorn from Jurassic Park Builder. So that's what I think that picture was in all of when it had loads of little icons of the creatures. That turtle looked like popcorn. So that's definitely going to be in there. We have Rhamphorhynchus. I thought so. Rhamphorhynchus again was in the same episode of Walking with Dinosaurs that Liopleurodon was, and I love that little guy. And we have Scaphogathus. Sounds like a flyer. A Secodontosaurus. No idea what that is. A Segnosaurus. Styxosaurus, which is the long-necked plesiosaur, which that picture could have been. We have Trinacarium, again, a favorite coming back from Jurassic Park Builder. Tylosaurus, which is one of the huge, absolutely massive mosasaurs. I think Tylosaurus is the biggest that ever existed. Now I love this name. Umunosaurus. I can't wait for that. Mooney. And also Zephactinus. That's right. Sunburn fish is coming back. Whoa, wow. Burns. And the final one, which I've never heard of, Zalmoxes. I'm probably saying that wrong. And that, my friends, is the full list of creatures, I think, so far, that have been found in the game, in the code, that are going to exist. Which ones are you guys most excited for? I'm excited for all of them. I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing. And as far as the spoilers go, I'm pretty sure that these aren't spoilers. Like, it's just so weird. Like, if they were to be leaked, somebody would have a good image. But every time leaks are found, they're always this very pixely, stretched image. It's so deliberate. It is so deliberate. And it's to help feed the hype train. Ludia, you guys know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. So yeah, I'm gonna now go around my pod. Let's get some DNA. Oh, Dilophosaurus, someday we will see you maxed up. We need lots of food. Spend food, Jesus. Oh, that's right. We have a T-Rex that's at level 30 and a level 20. Just 2 more T-Rexes, and we have a level 40 once again. After, like, it was ages ago since I did Indominus. Splicing it together, just to show you how long it takes. Look how baby smooth Diplodocus is without its normal mobs. Oh, it's kind of freaky, actually. And I've been going around again and just filling... who needs hybrids when you've got John Hammonds? So many John Hammonds. These dinosaurs don't even want to break out of their cages. They're just being watched 24/7. And I'm also lagging. My game is actually starting to lag because there is that many things on the screen. Like floating, clicking, like ready to be collected from, and I don't think this game can handle it. I'm slowly breaking it because I have so many things. I've literally filled up every last goddamn inch of this park. Oh, and Mosasaur as well. I mean, if we take a quick look at the images again, like the one that was leaked, the one that's up now. The one that's up now, this looks like surface. This is the surface enclosure. It looks exactly similar to this. Very, very similar. Which is awesome because we can tell that these are going to be surfaces. So with Mosasaur, you're going to have Megalodon, you're going to have Elasmosaurus, you're going to have Tylosaur, and they're going to be your surfaces. If we look to the other image, these look like reefs because it's darker, there's more coral, and it makes sense if turtles would probably hang out in reefs rather than the surface where they'd probably be picked off by said Megalodon and Mosasaur. So we have probably Triticarium, Dakosaurus possibly, it could be Archelon, it could be Popcorn, and that's, I'm speechless. This is going to be so awesome. We're going to do one battle now, because now we are now timing down and I have not moved from position 100 at all. So I'm pretty safe that if I go to bed tonight, 2 o'clock, because in 12, basically, it is 3:15 when I'm doing this, and it is going to be, what? 3:15, so 4 o'clock. It's going to be 4 in the morning when this ends. 4 in the morning. I may stay up and do this tonight. I may do a video and be up tomorrow, the next day, where we will showcase a level 40 Megalosaurus and use it in the tournament, and I can't wait for that. Level 40 Megalosaurus. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. It's out there on the internet. I'm personally not choosing to put. It has been spoiled for me. I will say it has been spoiled for me, and that kind of sucks because I was really looking forward to it. And that excitement when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah! And then I was like, wait, this isn't a video. Aww. So when I do see it, it's going to be like, I don't know, it's going to be, it doesn't feel right to me. That's what I'm going to say. It doesn't feel right. And it should, because it's mine and I got it. But hey, that's what, well, if you don't want it spoiled, basically stay away from Facebook groups and all that jazz. And I am going to quit that, because that was a team of 2 bloomin' amphibians against my 2 carnivores. And not only were they amphibians, they were like a level 11 super Kool-Aid. We're going to do this. We're going to do this with, oh, we need to put something else in. Well, we might as well harvest for DNA. And somebody left a comment saying, how could you, Beaver, you heartless fiend, sacrificing these animals for your greed? Oh, okay. It's not fair. So, right, if we come up against any carnivores, you know what to do, guys. We click that back button. We will only lose bucks, and there's only 5 of them. And there is 1 carnivore. I'm okay with that. It's a level 36 Carnoraptor. It could be worse. We take that out. The rest is pretty easy. Especially if they're going to waste a go switching to it. Which they might do. They do! And he still can't kill me in 1 hit. And he goes for it! Oh my god. Alright then. Okay, Buster Brian. So you got 2. You could kill me in 2. Go on. I dare you. I dare you! Oh, he does go for it! What a waste! 2 hits gonna kill me. Overall, went for 3. So now we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's dead in 5. Look at that! This carnivore should have killed my entire team if used correctly, and it's the first one to fall on that team. 1, 2, 3. He can't outkill me easy. He would have to waste all his goes. Which they do! Interesting, interesting. I think we went first, didn't we? So we're on 4. They're going to be on 4 on the next one. I think we can survive 2 hits. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. There we go. It's dead. Hopefully it goes for a full-on 4. Go on, Spike, you can do it. You can do it, buddy. Come on. 500, 1,000, yep. It would have been at a push. Oh, it goes for 2, precisely. So now he could have a possible 2 block. If it does, I cannot survive. I think he's going to go for 2 block. Yep, okay. Nothing they can do. We're going to get 6 on this go. If it doesn't attack. Well, anyway, we would. And there you go. There's a victory. A full-on team of herbivores. It's awesome when you go. That's my tactic. Always go for a team of all the same. And there you go. You did. Even if you went for 2 block, but 4 is enough to kill you. Whew, God, this is exciting. We are living in an exciting times, people. Are you hyped? What kind of aquatic creature do you want to see? I'm curious. I would love to find out. And you could leave it in the comments below. So, yeah, I'm not going to move up. They're now 400 ahead of me. 400 and odd. It's not even a... It's more than 400 ahead of me. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to move down, but we're going to get it eventually. It's a matter of 12 hours now. And 100 DNA is going to help towards getting my aquatic creatures. I mean, it does look like the original push with the aquatic creatures. That's all it's going to be. We're going to get about... How many was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to get 9. 9's okay. I mean, we're going to get 3 of each. We're going to get 3 cave, which is 3... Well, definitely the Ammonite is going to be cave. Possibly... You know what it was? We only had 1 good flyer. And that was Pteranodon. Until Dimorphodon came. We have peck out your eyes! And then we have berries! And I think we're going to have a similar situation. We're going to have quite a few surface. Maybe a few reef. But only like a few, like 1 cave. And that cave is going to be able to counter the surface. Something like that. I think that's what's going to happen. Of course, it's going to be rock, paper, scissors. So that's how it's going to work. One's going to be the other. And that can work with only 3 types. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. Leave in the comments, tell me what you're excited for. Oh, God. I'm excited. And until next time, I'll see you later. Oh, bye-bye.